Hello, welcome to my Raw review that just ended Raw after Mania. Um, Before I get into it a little bit, I have one question here I'm going to answer from at SWISLOSKY. Please follow him. When will Bayley come to the main roster and hopefully Shane is staying on as the boss? He says, I hope so. I thought Bayley was actually going to debut tonight. I guess they thought with all the debuts, with Corbin starting his Raw debut, even though he had his WrestleMania debut and winning the Andre Battle Royal. I guess with him debuting, then knowing that Enzo and Cass is debuting, knowing Apollo Crews actually made his surprise debut, I guess they want to wait on Samoa Joe or Finn Balor, whichever one it's going to debut. One of the other. I think it's going to be Samoa Joe. And with Bayley, another night. But here soon, I believe they will debut. And I hope Shane stays on as the boss. Yes, I do. I do believe they could have had a better offer tonight. But just don't. There's more weeks to come. I think it'll be way better. Alright. So, here is to my Raw review on my thoughts and what happened. You had Vince McMahon start off Raw. Came out, gloating how The Undertaker won and everything. And, just talking shit, basically. And saying, I just said his breath got taken when Shane went up there, then jumped off, and then Undertaker missed. He said, basically promoting that was one hell of a match, which it was. But then Shane McMahon comes out, and you're like, I thought he was, because he got wrapped up in that, going to the ambulance and everything. Gave that thumbs up at WrestleMania, which I will be doing my WrestleMania review tomorrow. Then, Shane is just thanking the fans and everything. Just says thank you for one last time. So Shane was going backstage, leaving. And Vince is like, you don't upstage me on a thing like this. So basically, Vince comes down and says, and then the fans start chanting, let him run it, like let him run Raw. So, what does Vince do? Lets him run Raw. And Shane is running Raw for tonight, which I don't think he was running Raw all the way. I think if they let him do it next week, I believe the matches will be better, in my opinion. Then after that segment, you're like, they're going to commercial break. Nope. Then you hear Big E. And it's so great how he does that, but his voice is going to run out sometime doing that. It's just so funny. Don't you dare peace out. It's so great. New Day comes out, and as WWE tweeted out a little bit before Raw, that they were going to defend the Tag Team Championships against the League of Nations for the third time, I believe. And Barrett is wrestling in it. And I'm thinking, oh, man. I for some reason I thought League of Nations are going to win it. Just for Enzo and Cass to debut then. And then for them to just go over the League of Nations and be Tag Team Champions that quick. No, it did not turn out that way. New Day wins in a very good match still. I think it's a good match. All their matches have been good in my opinion. And after the match, Sheamus gets on the mic and says, we're one of the best factions, blah, 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 blah. We should be whooping everyone's ass. That's basically what he said. And then says, But we got a weak link, and goes to Wade Barrett, aka they basically just did a bro kick to him and everything. Say bye-bye, because he's leaving WWE as we know it. I wish the best for him. Maybe down the road he's coming back, and maybe they'll do the real good push for him. Then and then after that, next you know, the Wyatts thing happened. The Wyatts come out. Gets a big damn face pop. And I'm guessing they are faces because they just beat the crap out of the League of Nations. And I'm guessing they're feuding, and you would hope they would win that feud. But the Wyatts attacked League of Nations. Big damn face pop, like I said. I guess they are now faces, and hopefully they're going to. I think it might have been a year late as a change to a face, but kudos to WWE. A little bit too late though. Then Sasha Banks comes out to a big pop. Summer Rae gets the jobber entrance, which you should have known that because WWE's never let her have a big chance. Never. Not much. Not as much chances as some others. But this match went on just about maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And I'd say it was some pretty good action. But Sasha beats her in a quick match. Summer Rae, no. I guess I don't know. I feel for her future. And then, surprisingly, they show Apollo Crews something. Says his debut is next. I said, oh my God. I didn't think he was going to debut on Raw. And I'm on the main roster, but he debuts. And when they come back from commercial break, I hear Tyler Breeze music. I was like, they're fighting again. I love it. About a 3 or 4 minute match. He jobs Tyler Breeze. They could have gave him a good amount of time, but it was bullshit. And Tyler Breeze gets buried again, but for Apollo Crews' debut, I guess I'm okay with it. But Tyler Breeze needs to be damn pushed. I don't think he should have. I hope he doesn't have any heat on him from Vince anymore, from leaving the SmackDown damn thing early taping. But Apollo Crews wins in his debut. Then you had a segment, Roman Reigns comes out to a massive boo chants like normal because the creative team had shitted on his big baby face damn push like they should have. Made him really look bad. Like, the creative team has put him in a bad damn position, and they have to turn him heel. If you don't think Roman's a good wrestler, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Because Roman is he's a very good wrestler. You can at me on this if you want. Roman's better than Dean in the damn ring. Now, on the mic and charisma, I'll give it to Dean. Easily. But Roman is a little bit better than Dean in the ring. But Roman comes out to a massive booze, like I said. He said, and then it just looks like he is going to turn heel. Or just be in the middle, I guess. Not face, not heel, I don't know. Do some heel tactics, but try to act like the good guy, but probably not. If that makes any sense. Sorry. But, he says, come on, I'm not a bad guy. Said, I'm not a good guy either. I'm the guy. And he gets a amount of boos for that. I mean, he played it off so damn good tonight. Whew, it was pretty damn good. And then here comes Y2J. Let me go back. Roman says, hey, I'm here to fight. Holds the belt up. Anyone want to come out and challenge me? Y2J comes out first. and everything, starts talking, and I'm like, oh my god. I mean, I like Chris Jericho, but he's getting too damn old to be doing this. Like, in the title picture. I'm sorry. Second person comes out, AJ Styles. Gets a big pop. Everything, you're like, uh-oh. You know, AJ Styles is about to say something. Kevin Owens fucking music hits. When I tell you it seemed like the biggest pop of the night. Well, except the returning person that returned tonight. But second massive pop, it sounded fucking loud on TV. I'm sure it was fucking loud there live. But I said, holy shit, Kevin Owens. And then Sami Zayn's music hits last. Chat and the crowd's doing like his music thing, which is always damn cool to see. I hope they do it every time. But they had this segment, you know, just talking. And then Kevin Owens and Sami gets into like a battle. Y2J, AJ. And Roman's just looking around and Sami's looking before they start battling, Roman's like, get out of here. It was so good. He played that role. I loved how they have that new attitude for him. Hopefully they continue doing that. And then Sami does his outside dive on Kevin Owens. Looks like he got injured, but I'm not sure. I think it might have been a work, but he did. It looked like he might have gotten injured. Y2J and AJ Styles is fighting outside. He moves, throws AJ out. Then Roman does the spear and Y2J holds up the belt. And then Shane, my bad, not Stephanie. Shane goes to him and says, we're going to have a fatal four-way. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, and Y2J for the number one contenders for his belt. So he announces that. And then coming back from break, Corbin makes his debut on Raw and talks about stuff. He says, if you don't know who I am, I don't care who you think. Don't care if you know who I am or not. Really good. And then he faces Ziggler. They have a double count out. And then he told the ref, he said it's gonna be your fault that Ziggler gets paid for this. Like what he did for him. He's throwing him around, and then he gets to the back over the ramp and does the end of days to him on the floor. I love the end of days. Really good debut showing for Corbin, in my opinion. Then you have Zack Ryder coming out to a decent reaction. I thought it could have been better, but WWE dropped the ball on him way back about 5 years ago, so I don't think he's a bad wrestler, in my opinion. I actually like watching him. He's talking about how his dad was there, showing him. Very good moment. And then The Miz comes out. One of the best heels throughout his career with WWE that doesn't get a lot of credit. Throughout his career. Since, WrestleMania 27 or 28 where he beat John Cena. Since then, that run when he became champion throughout. Very, very underrated heel that doesn't get a lot of credit, in my opinion. And then The Miz is talking and said, do you not have the kahunas? Basically the same thing. It says, let me have a one-on-one chance for the Intercontinental Championship. And, it was a good match, yep. And then The Miz throws Zack Ryder outside the ring or something like that. They get outside the ring. His dad is front row. And The Miz is all up in his face. And his dad pushes him. So they're back in the ring. Zack Ryder's about to go in. And then someone comes out of the stands. And it's fucking Marisa. Marisa, oh my god, she was one of my favorites. I mean, I just loved her to death when she was in the ring, even as a heel. She was just amazing. She comes out and I'm like, she has not missed a beat. Gets up in Zack Ryder's dad's face, slaps the hell out of him, and the security guard I don't know what the security was doing. They were watching while she went over, so didn't make no sense. But it distracted Zack Ryder. The Miz hits the his finisher. Hell, I forget what it's called. Picks up the 1, 2, 3 new Intercontinental Championship after one day. Poor Zack Ryder, but he will get his rematch this Thursday night on SmackDown, aka tomorrow night on the tapings. Then Charlotte had her promo, aka the presented what is it? The Women's Championship. And it was okay, but the crowd basically hijacked this thing with the Bayley stuff. Not really, I was not a fan of that, but she played it off so good, in my opinion. Played it off really, really fucking great. And she doesn't get enough credit for it. But she does that, and I'm really thinking Bayley was coming out. Because all the divas left and everything, and then Natty gets on the mic. I'm thinking, we're going to have a Charlotte-Natalya feud? Hell yes. Oh, my phone dropped. But I was like, oh, hell yeah, we're going to have it. This is what I was looking forward to. I said, this is fucking great. And she talks about legacy and all that. Gets the sharpshooter on Charlotte. Ric Flair pulls her off, and everything. Pulls her outside the ring. And it looks like we'll have a Natalya Charlotte for the Women's Championship at Payback, I believe is the next pay-per-view. So that'll be a hell of a match. Then you had the Dudleys versus those awful Usos in a tag team tables match. So the ref fucked up in this match. Let me just get it clear. The ref fucked up. So that same damn spot they did at WrestleMania, and not a lot of people cheered for it. Well, I certainly didn't, because I was pissed that the Dudleys even lost to the Usos at WrestleMania, even though it was the kickoff show. Those two tables, and you had Bubba and Devon laid right there. And the Usos jump to the tables, and the Dudleys both get off, and the ref called the match. You can't call the match if they put themselves on through the table. And I forget which referee it is. I can't remember. But he definitely fucked up. And then they corrected him way better. And Devon threw one of the Usos through another table and said, "Now we won, not just now." And everything. And then the Dudleys win. They fucked up that. I can tell. The ref fucked up. And you can't say the timekeeper fucked up, because the ref called the match. So the ref was the fault on this one. Fucking stupid. But the Dudleys, thank God they were there to throw someone else through a table, knowing that the match wasn't really over. But really, alright tables match. Could have been better, but I'm glad the Dudleys got the win back. And then we had a backstage interview with Sami Zayn, and look who attacks him. Kevin Owens. Plays it off. Kevin Owens attacks him, throws him into his shoulder, and he's like, ah. Kevin Owens does the powerbomb through a table that was backstage. That's the end of that. And then they say that Sami Zayn's not going to be able to be in the Fatal 4-Way. So everyone's wondering who could it be, and I'll get to that in a little bit. And then coming back after from commercial break, the Dudley's still out there talking, trash talking or something. It's like, this is some bull, something like that. Said, who's going to be able to handle us? Boom, boom. The debut of Enzo Amore and Big Cass comes out to a big pop. Oh my God, what a debut. Enzo is the damn G on the mic. Very, very great on the mic. I was very impressed. God dang it. Sorry. And just getting too excited for this debut, I guess. I'm hitting my phone off. But just couldn't believe that. Very, very good interaction with the fans. And man, that debut is one of the best debuts I've seen in a good while. And Enzo was just bashing Devon and Bubba. And Bubba's reaction to Enzo's joke was priceless to me. But oh man, what a debut. Finally glad they finally made their debut on the main roster. Then to the main event, Fatal 4-Way. Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles versus Y2J versus the returning Cesaro. I said, I hope Cesaro, I tweeted out, I hope Cesaro returns as the fourth person. And I was right, and I'm damn glad. So he comes in a suit, and I'm thinking, what the hell? He ain't going to be able to wrestle. So he tears off the, shirt and all that. I think he's going to wear with pants. Tears off the pants. He's got trucks behind it. He's like The Rock over here at WrestleMania. I said, that's a damn cool entrance. That's what I'm talking about. Damn cool. Damn good to see him back, Cesaro. I'm glad. So this match was the damn match of the night, of course. Hard to beat a Fatal 4-Way with all this action. Very, very good, entertaining match. At one point, Chris Jericho does a code breaker on AJ. He kicks out. KO does a pop-up powerbomb. I think it was on AJ or Y2J. I could not remember. They kick out. Just very entertaining. And Cesaro, at one point during the match, is doing his uppercut on everybody. And oh man, how I missed that. Very damn entertaining. Then he does his King of Swing move. And then Kevin Owens does a super kick to interrupt it. But it was damn good. It was just damn good to see a damn good wrestling match as the main event. That's how it should be every time. They should have a damn good, at least if it's one-on-one, they should have two great wrestlers fighting it out at the main event to make the fans go home happy all the time, in my opinion. Then AJ Styles ends up winning with the Styles Clash on Y2J. Wins 1, 2, 3 in a damn good match. Now the number one contender for Roman Reigns' World Heavyweight Championship is AJ Styles, and you have to believe AJ Styles is going to be the damn face, and Roman Reigns is going to have to turn heel, and that would be the right damn move. If they don't do it creative, that is why people don't like Roman Reigns as a face. The creative team has fucking sucked for him. I'm just saying that's the reason people don't like him as a face, but people got to realize he is a damn good wrestler. I mean, that's all it is to it. This Raw, I definitely give a thumbs up. It could have been better. The start of it was good. I mean, in the middle, it was okay too, but it wasn't like that wow moment. Wow moments during it. But throughout the end, it was good. My grade For this Raw after Mania in Dallas, I would give a B+ for it. Could have been better throughout some moments, but it was good overall in my opinion. So if you like this Raw review after Mania from Dallas, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I will be back tomorrow with my WrestleMania review. You can ask me questions or direct message me at team__Lesnar. I'll see you next time.